To start with the first model, go to the Shanks tab and use the Curve command to create a reference curve. Select the region United States of America, and for the size, use 7. Confirm. Now use the Quick Gems panel to create a 1-carat gem. Select the gem, and in the Transform tab, use the Move command to position the gem. To do this, we will use the OSNAP aid, which allows us to select specific points. Make sure the vertex and mid options are activated. Select the bottom point of the gem and move it to the top of the curve. Then use the gumball to move it up by 0.85 millimeters. Now in the Diamonds tab, with the gem selected, use the Basket command. For a better visualization of the model, switch to Shaded mode. In the lower right corner of each viewport, change to this mode. Additionally, to center the element, select Pan, Zoom, and Rotate, and then Zoom Extends All. For this occasion, use the BA014 element and edit some parameters. Change to 6 prongs and set the mode to circle. Leave the width at the default of 1.10 millimeters. Change the height to 4 millimeters, gem inside to 0.35 millimeters, over girdle to 0.30 millimeters, and finally, set bottom width to 1.1 millimeters. Now, in the rail options, change some parameters for the upper rail. Width to 1.5 millimeters, height to 1.20 millimeters, under girdle to 1 millimeters. For the lower rail, change the width to 1.20 millimeters and height to 1.5 millimeters. Confirm the changes and create the shank. Go to the Shank tab and use the Advanced command. For this ring, use model 006 and edit it. First, adjust the size to United States of America, size 7. Then, change the opening to 17.40 millimeters. In height, set it to 5.5 millimeters. And in width, set it to 6.5 millimeters. Change move in Z to 0 and start on circle to 1.57 millimeters. Now, adjust the ends of the shank for better attachment to the basket. In the Profiles tab, change the starting cap to 2.30 and do the same for the end cap. Now it attaches much better to our basket. Use the Boolean difference command to create a perfect joining area between the basket and the shank. To better understand why we use the Boolean difference command, let's briefly explain the casting process. The casting technique, also known as the lost wax technique, involves creating wax models using 3D printing. These models are attached to a wax tree and enclosed in a cylinder with investment casting material. After baking, the wax melts, leaving a negative mold. Metal is then injected into the mold, producing metal pieces that are cut and polished. This ensures precise alignment for high-quality results during the soldering process. Now, let's continue with our model. In the Solid tab, find the Boolean difference command. Select the shank and press it. As seen in the command bar, make sure the No option is set in Delete Cutters to keep the basket, which we will use as the cutter. Now select the basket and press Enter. Use the Hide command after selecting the basket and the gem to appreciate the result of the Boolean. We see that we have created 4 perfect fittings using 4 of the 6 prongs. Show the elements again by typing Show in the command bar. To center the element, select Pan, Zoom, and Rotate, and then Zoom Extends All. We have now completed the first model of our solitaire collection. In the Render and Animation tab, select Diamond for the gem, White Gold 18K for the basket, and Yellow Gold 18K for the shank. Set the parameters for the render, and we now have our finished model.